Hello people, you're welcome back to the channel. I cannot even sing anymore. But of course, it is your one and only Lady Jackson bringing you this update on the Big Brother Naija Season 8 All-Star Season as a day hot. It is the day 2. I've brought you like 1 or 2 videos on what's been happening. And you just know that I'm the queen of the back-to-back show. So of course, the day has been going so well so far, but then Big Brother announced that the head of house games was going to, start at 2 p.m. Remember that there is a black envelope challenge at 7 p.m. So, he said he was going to be calling the housemates one by one into the arena. And this particular game is like, each of the housemates is going to play a game of memory. In the arena, there are 20 boxes. Each housemate will open and close all the boxes and try to remember the location of each object placed in the boxes in a matter of 60 seconds. Now, after opening and closing all the boxes, they will dance for about another 60 seconds, just so that, by any song that Big Brother chooses. Hopefully for them to forget the arrangement. While they dance, there is a bowl in front of them with different envelopes that has pictures of the objects they've seen in those boxes. Now they're meant to draw an envelope open. When you see, you have to go and identify where the location of 2 of the objects are, and then of course quickly go back and draw another envelope and do it for the second time. Now the first person to achieve this in a matter under 5 minutes, now if you achieve it under 5 minutes, you've passed, but the shortest time will win the head of house challenge. Now the first person to go on for this is Kidwire. Now Kidwire went there. He was a little bit confused. I must say, Big Brother did not explain this game to the housemates well enough, because each of them kept getting confused. And this guy actually reached the maximum of up to 5 minutes or more. But he tried, because I know if it was me, I might really struggle with it. But he did well. And then next we had I think it was Uriel who was called to come and have the show on. They told her what it was going to be, and she was asking questions because she was confused at some point. Synth girl started, and while she was opening the boxes so fast, she was like, cursing. Oh, fuck, oh my god, oh shit, what, I cannot remember. And then the music started, and girl was giving us some dance moves as though it was like a gym exercise session. And when she was done, she was confused because she picked the first envelope and she was like, I really know what this is, Big Brother. I know it's around that corner, but now I'm confused and all the 9 yards. And literally at that point, I was laughing my ass out. And at this point, I was telling myself, only somebody who is very retentive with location and object can really play this game, because as it seems, Pere came on the show, played his game, was confused at some point. We had Somadina came, played his game, danced, got confused at some point. Soon enough, we had Angel, who had been singing to everybody's ear, hey, what's up? If you win the head of house, I am your bestie. You better choose me. Better choose me. I'm your bestie. I'll choose you too. Blah, 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 blah. This girl was all out for not going to be last. We had Neo Energy. Neo came on the show. The same thing. Literally, I was just laughing, because at this point, I'm like, the person who's really going to win this must really know what they're doing. Alex Unusual came. She danced so well. I'm like, yes, girl. Give me the moves. Hey, give me the moves. Oh, give me the moves. And then we had Tolani Baj, who also played, and didn't want to really stress herself. The good thing is that the girls were really giving the dance moves. Those who had actually maybe worked on their booty, like I ain't gotta call names, and the others, we were now contemplating whose own is actually natural or whose own was really worked on, because they were dancing good and they were giving. Now Ike came, I was dancing, he was giving me vibes of church boy dancing, and I'm like, boy, I don't think you're going to really play this game or win. Then we had sheggz, who also came and played the game. I'm like, soft boy energy. I'm feeling the soft boy energy. But then we still had people who were really going to play or not. Ilebaye came, I was, doing the Gen Z thing, and then of course they didn't really get to have their time be fast because they were really, really confused. And then we had WhiteMoney, who used joke and comedy to like keep asking Big Brother questions, and Big Brother kept repeating it until he got the clarity. Now, to be honest, you cannot tell me that WhiteMoney is not smart. Then we had somebody who gave us hope, Princess, who played the game and her time was practically the fastest amongst those who played before her. Not until Adekunle came on stage and then beat her off her game. Adekunle literally, did that guy even reach 1 minute in finding out the boxes? No, he didn't. Like literally, Biggie had to reset the game for the first two, that was Kidwire and Uriel, to repeat. Doyin came and almost, like literally, I felt it was a mess up. Girl was speaking a lot of English she didn't understand. She was making mistakes and I was laughing my ass out. And then Frodd came. Frodd was the second guy to really impress us. Now, right now, we don't really know if he has the best game or it is Adekunle, and it's just crazy at the moment. The at some point it got to where the game was actually postponed by Big Brother as he called the housemates to the arena, and I'm like, oh my god, this is the longest head of house games in history. It is now becoming boring and very, very tiresome, because what the hell, who is now the head of house? But I really, really, really think it's either Adekunle. Like, I really, really think it is him or Frodd. After a long wait and the housemates being done with the head of house challenge, then Big Brother called them into the lounge and announced that the housemates who did well in the competition were Ike, Summer, Adekunle, Cross, and Alex. But Adekunle won the best time and is the first and new head of house of the Big Brother Naija All Stars. And of course, there was a lot of claps and other stuff. So Big Brother gave him, there was a twist to the veto power. I don't know if there is a veto power, but there's a twist to, selecting a person to join you in the head of house lounge. Adekunle was to give 4 cards to 4 people he feels he wants to have access to the head of house. He chose Summer, he chose Frodd, he chose sheggz, and he chose, if I'm not mistaken, who was the last person? Y'all can see the person's face on the screen. So, of course, these are the 4 people who have unlimited access or restricted access to the head of house lounge, to the bedroom, to have fun, to the kitchen, and everything. And of course, in the new twist of everything that has changed, nobody can nominate the head of house and the immunity winner from the Black Envelope Challenge. That is Messieke. So Han and Adekunle are off the charts for nomination. Now, Big Brother is going to call the housemates one after the other into the diary room to nominate one person up for eviction. And I'm going to bring you that details, of course.